slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you'd never been, but all the things that you've seen will slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my bed, 'cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom, and stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away, but don't look back in anger, I heard you say.
Right, so here we are, Manchester. I've seen it in videos a lot, particularly when I used to watch Charlie Veach. I used to see him all the time. You got Steve from On the Edge of the Matrix from around here as well. A lot of YouTubers, some good, some bad. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide which. But yeah, so this is Piccadilly Gardens. It's weird coming here after all these years. And I believe that's Queen Victoria behind a load of mesh. So let's have a go then. Bit of street photography here in Manchester. Yo.
Is it in Manchester?
Sorry?
How come there's a fan zone for the Rugby World Cup? Is it in Manchester? That?
I've got no idea, dude. No, this is my first time in the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I've got no clue. What I would like to know is why Queen Victoria is behind bars.
Why she's what?
Why is Queen Victoria behind bars?
Fucking immigrants, aren't they? They're taking over.
I don't know. Anyway, look, take it easy, mate. All the best. Bit of banter first of all, no problem. And drop that shutter speed down to about 250. I don't need that. I'm going to sit on an aperture of 8, 250 with auto ISO. Let's see how we go with that. So apparently it was Pride yesterday here. And there must have been a load of stuff going on here yesterday, but I didn't get to Manchester until quite late in the afternoon. So I went out for a couple of drinks last night in my suit. I felt confident for a while, but the problem is when you start drinking a lot on your own, the anxiety gets worse for me. It's old habits die hard though. So I'm working on it. I really am. So, guys, behind me is Piccadilly Gardens. Seen it lots and lots and lots of times in videos from other YouTubers. As I said on my body cam a minute ago, when I used to watch Charlie Veach and stuff, this place sort of became quite popular. He made it seem as though there's a load of crackheads about all the time, and there's people drunk, passed out and such. You know, cities are becoming this way in UK now. There's a lot of drug abuse about. There's a lot of people just desolate and destitute. It's quite dystopian in fashion. But I will say this, like I said earlier, it's a beautiful city, Manchester. I've got a couple of hours until my friends get in, my best friend Ash and his wife. We're going to go for Sunday lunch, I'll book the table. And then cruise about a bit. But the cameras are on. there's some stuff to be had here. This is beautiful. I'm happy as Larry. If you're a photographer, come to Manchester because the architecture is wonderful. It's like an American city. I said this in my opening. Where the trams everywhere is almost Parisian and some sort of European sensibility to it as well. It's quite a melting pot of different areas. The architecture, the people, you know, it's a different view. There's something in here you can find, you know, if you're a street photographer or any kind of thing, there's something here that you'll be able to, you know, capitalise on. It's just the architecture, it really blows me away. It's sort of like old style metropolitan. So I said in my opening, they've used Manchester and I think Liverpool to stand in for American cities in movies. It's very easy to see why. You know, modern day architecture is mainly just glass and such, and it's not really, it tends to get a bit boring. There's a character in this sort of architecture and this sort of design that I wish cities would go back to, you know, but we've always got this old brick. They're all listed buildings, and short of it getting blown to smithereens, I think we should be okay. Let's carry on. Again, the 300mm lens, this Sigma, ever since I bought it, is really coming out with some amazing stuff. I have missed doing street candid portraits, and it's really easy to do with a 300mm lens. Again, it's a lens type I advise everyone to get their hands on at some point. What the hell is that? Liam? Is that? Well, I don't know how the audio is going through at the minute with this street sweeping device coming through town, but you know, it is very much. It's so like an American metropolitan city here. It's amazing. I do love the atmosphere here. You know, I got to admit, one thing, guys. This morning, I felt a little bit sore, a little bit of guilt from the drinking that came in. I'll tell you this, I popped into Wetherspoons, I had a sausage sandwich, a couple of coffees. The sun's coming out and now I'm photographing. It's therapy. Guys, photography is therapy. That's a sound bite. You're better than you know, and it's therapy for yourself. Get out and be creative. I love the trams and stuff, man. It really reminds me of, anybody watching this remember the old game Flashback? It was on the Amiga, it was on the Mega Drive, it was on every console going. The game Flashback told the story of this secret agent called Conrad. Wakes up on the on Saturn's moon of Titan after being chased on this like speeder bike thing. Wakes up with no memory. He activates a hologram of himself that tells him to go to the city of New Washington on Titan. So he fights his way through the jungle, gets there, and when he arrives in New Washington, his memories are reimplanted in his mind. And it turns out that all of the human race has been infiltrated by these aliens called morphs, who are able to look just like humans. Guess what film they nicked that from? Anyway, on that level of New Washington, there's all these trams going by that you can get onto that go to different areas of the city which are named after continents. Now, reminds me of this. Mate, I actually kind of wish I'd got here a bit earlier yesterday. I bet it was teeming with activity here yesterday. We'll see how it goes. What that was kind of cool tattoo on his hand there. So this is city. I can't believe the size of some of these hotels, man. It's like being back in London. Which is apparently one of the Uber drivers I had last night told me that they're apparently getting a bloody congestion charge here in Manchester. Excuse me, my friend.
Okay.
Which way is it to the Northern Quarter from here?
It's hard to describe because it's such a big area.
yeah.
It's all the way there and covers the whole area.
Oh, okay, fine, right. I was in the bar district last night, with like a lot of blocks and stuff.
Oh, in the central, there's blocks in the central part.
Yeah.
Best way to describe that. You're looking at going up this road here.
Yep.
Maybe taking like a second left.
What, down
Down
past
there.
the Five Guys or through?
Yeah,
that
past
bit?
Five Guys.
Yep.
Maybe that's a side street there, so maybe your second set of lights, maybe.
Okay.
And then it is over that side, you see.
Okay,
It's hard
cool.
to describe right now.
No, that's cool, man. Just point in the general direction. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not
Appreciate
much
it.
on there, actually.
What's your name, man? Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you, mate.
Pleasure,
Cheers,
man. Take care. All the best. Fuck Google Maps. Who needs it? That's the idea. When you're in a city you've never been to before, get someone to point you in the right direction and just go. Because you never know what you might find. I want to get back to the bar district from last night because I saw lots of opportunities there for photos. Interesting. You alright? Do you mind if I take a portrait of your dog? Thank you. You're right, boy.
Daphne, sit down. She's
Oh.
a bit shy when it comes to a picture. Daphne, sit down. Daphne,
That's okay.
sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl. There she is. She's gorgeous, isn't she?
Oh, it's beautiful. How long you had her?
3 years. I'm not almost, by the way. I'm just trying to.
Oh, no, that's alright. No, it's cool. It's my first time in Manchester.
Oh, okay.
What's your name, love?
Natalie.
Hey, Nat, I'm Chris.
Hi, Fair.
How long you live around Manchester? Mate?
I live in Salford.
Oh, really? So just up the road, is it?
Wherever, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I'm a YouTuber. I'm just doing some street photography. I've never been here before.
Oh, right.
It's interesting to. It's very. I was just saying to my camera. It's almost American. Some of the architecture here.
Is it?
Yeah, like the buildings and stuff. Like this Five Guys.
Oh, yeah.
There's some films where they use Manchester
Oh, yeah.
to stand in for New York. Yeah, here look. I mean,
You don't get a lot of the architecture anymore. They just foam up like this stone now. They're horrible, aren't they?
well, yeah, I said that. I said like a lot of new buildings is glass and crap like that, and it's boring as hell. There's no art to architecture anymore.
My mum lives in Prestwich, and on her street, the houses are like big 5-storey houses. It says on them 1885 they
Wow.
were built, and they're gorgeous. And then on the other side of the road, just these play boxing. Miserable, aren't they? The way
Yeah.
they build things now.
I'm staying in a house in just outside of town. It's like a 3-storied thing. I've got a tiny little box room on the end, but it's so boring. It's like they're all the same. It's like an unfoldable Lego set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I don't
what
know.
they say. My
Anyway.
mum says that when they build new estates now, it's like Auschwitz. But everything's just the same, and
Yeah.
you expect everyone to just come out in blue stripes.
It's terrible, isn't it? And when you turn the shower on, gas comes out. What's going on?
Is it?
No. Pleasure to meet you, my love.
And you.
Take care, yeah?
Have a
All the
good
best.
day.
You too. Take care.
Yeah.
You alright, though? What are you shooting on?
Just freestyling, really.
Oh, you just
64
Sony's. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
How about yourself?
Lumix G7 and a 5D Mark IV.
Nice.
Yeah. Double setup.
You just freestyling yourself?
Yeah, pretty much street photography. That's it. I mean, I only got here yesterday, first time ever. It's absolutely amazing for that.
Yeah.
Old style architecture, and that's unbelievable.
You want to get down there and right, St. Stephenson Square.
Right. Thank you.
Just and go to this next set of lights and left. And all the
Okay.
way down there you'll find
That's a nice one, man.
treasure.
All right. Cool. What's your name, man?
Matt.
Chris.
Chris.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Enjoy.
Here you going?
I'm not done. I owed him the last you said you're paid off.
Just talking to people. You see a camera, someone else with a camera, open them in conversation. I think I do recognise that vinyl exchange place. I walked past it last night. See, the old fucking, all the shutters with graffiti on, you don't see that much anymore. Not from most of the places I've been anyway. So here last night, I remember walking through here, a bit drunk, and this vinyl exchange shop is the thing I remember. Corners and square blocks like this just remind me of like Barcelona when I went there. Again, Manchester is very much like that. It's American and European all at the same time. Streets with blocks, I don't see that very often. Even in London, it's not quite blockish, you know what I mean? But look at the buildings, look at the corners. This is a hive for street photography. Keep your eye out for places like this, guys. Street angles like this can do wonders for your creativity. So here's the square I was in last night.
Yeah.
Looks incredibly different when there's no people about. Good Lord, this was all closed up last night, thousands of people around. This was a music venue here. Christ. I wish I got some before. Actually, I might have a video from last night I could splice in. Very interesting how a city's identity can change. So guys, last night, I've just shown the before and after. I was here in this part of Manchester. There were tables and bars out everywhere, people everywhere, thousands of people. Now nothing, absolutely nothing. And look, over here, that was a music venue. There was a band on, there was a load of alternative kids all around. Amazing how 1 minute the city can be full of life, next minute completely different side of things. Same goes for street photography. Depending on what time of day you go to somewhere, you might get a completely different atmosphere. Like, you could have gone street photography last night, got loads of revelers, loads of night stuff. Now, calm, quiet, daytime, all the shutters down, though, you're getting the attitude of like graffiti and street artists and whatnot. And there's some vandalism as well. But there's, you know, depends on your view of it, I guess. However, there's always room for street photography no matter where you are. Go somewhere, but go back there another time, you might get a whole different face of it, especially here in Manchester. You don't see many of them sex shops about no more. Like I say, it just reminds me of Bottom, that. I'll have 20 quid's worth. Or is it 5? I can't remember. I think it's 5 quid. Let's ask Eddie what he thinks.
This is a sex shop, isn't it? Yes. I'll have 5 quid's worth then.
Very droll, sir. I've never heard that one before.
Haven't you? Shall I tell it again?
No, thank you, sir. I'd rather have a pineapple inserted violently into my rectum.
You've been working here too long, mate.
Interesting graffiti. There's so much graffiti around here. And it's all like proper graffiti as well, like proper wall art, you know. Some great artists around here. I'm not a fan of the old vandalism, you know, and certain things that shouldn't be graffitied on, but this is absolutely astounding, some of this. Excuse me. Hi, can I take your portrait? Would that be okay? Yeah? Is that alright? Yeah, just look over there for me. Over there. There you are, look at that. Look at this dapper gentleman. Look at this right there.
You like it?
Yeah, man. You look great.
Your dress is too much. You cannot.
No, he looks wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go on, still. That is the first time I've ever gone up and asked someone for their portrait in public. Again, I probably should have offered him my email, but screw it. Look, that's a big step for me. Guys, just a quick thing to note. I was walking around. I've got my 2 bodies on. I've got the Panasonic and the Canon. So, on the... Fucking hell, it's bright. It's getting bright. I was told it's going to be overcast all day. So, on the Canon, I've been firing this 300mm Sigma. I bought this lens for 40 quid, guys. 40 quid. And it cost me next to nothing. You get some great candid street portraits with this thing because you can zoom in right close. You get that distant stuff. Most of the things I like, a lot of things I like actually, is shooting people on their phones all the time. You know, because that's how it is these days, isn't it? I noted that last night as well when I was out. Because I go out alone a lot, it's difficult, and you know, the anxiety can get really high when you're drunk sometimes, which does happen to me. Probably happens to a lot of other people too. But the thing is, it does sort of restrict your ability to talk to people. But if you can get a cheap 300mm lens, guys, do it, because I'll tell you this, it really can up your sort of confidence level shooting portraits at distance. And a moment ago, I was just walking through the food market there, and I'm using the little Sigma. Now, this goes from 18 to 42, so it's closer, but you can fire from the hip because of the screen. However, I was sort of getting a bit more comfort. I was walking alongside this lady, and you got some candid stuff here of this, like walking. Very interesting sort of approach to go out with a long lens and a short lens. You can take further stuff and you take close stuff and you switch up at will. The leather strap that I'm wearing, you can see it under here.
Streamer?
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. What's your name, man?
Jed, mate.
Jed. Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Take care, yeah? Random encounter, but nice. Oh, God, blimey. Whew, it's getting hot. It is getting a bit warm. I would have bought my shades if I'd known. But guys, again, the 2 bodies, 300mm, and then 42mm. Get your close-ups, and if you want to get more confident, you can get close in on people. If you're feeling more confident, and try the shorter wave or the long wave. There's two ways of doing it. Take the street photography whichever angle you want, one or the other, or both at the same time. Depends. Just a quick thought there. So obviously with the sun out now, we're going to start getting some more like harder shadows and whatnot. I thought it was going to be overcast all day, so we'd have that nice, you know, flat light, sort of like diffusion. Clouds and overcast sky provide nice diffusion light, so you can get those nice even portraits. With the sun out, a lot more harsh, but you can play around with the contrast. So let's see what we can come up with now. You can barely make me out. That's better. Well, is it? Look at that. Oh, there. Yeah, see what I mean? Just what I did there, turn into the light, different effects with direct sunlight. Let's see what happens. So there's rainbows out everywhere. Well, everywhere. But every, I want to say these are lampposts. And the body cam's picking this up, look. A mark of the fact that it's Pride here in Manchester. You know, a lot of different people out and about. There was a drag queen who was singing in a cabaret bar last night that I went to. Actually, really good voice. So in that sense, I don't think any of it matters. You know, as long as we're all getting on, it's all decent, you know what I mean? So these stairs, this escalator, I've seen these in many YouTubers' videos. I believe the famous one has been Charlie Veach got chased down and attacked by a load of teens and such. Don't remember what happened, but he was probably winding them up, knowing him. But yeah, it's really weird coming to Manchester. Oh my lord, that was amazing. Bloody hell, I couldn't have asked for better footage there. Amazing. Right, so as I was saying, these stairs, it's weird coming to Manchester and walking down this shopping district. I've seen loads of demonstrations through here, loads of YouTubers. I think Reggie Photo's done a couple down here as well. Very interesting to see all this stuff. I mean, it's just a normal town to me because I live in the same country, but like I said again, Manchester's got an almost very unusual appeal to it because, like I say, it's Parisian, it's European, it's American. There's loads of different factors about it. What the hell is going on here? Thank you. Dianetics. So I just got handed a guys, I've just been handed a flyer on Dianetics. I think the Scientologists are out for me. Unfortunately for me, I don't have any bloody money. So at the minute, I'll be useless to them. Well, listen, my friend Ash just called me. They're off the train, so I think I want to cut it for now. I'm going to go spend some time with them. So I think it's time for me to turn the body cam off in a moment. We'll leave it there. So I'm winding it down there here at Piccadilly Gardens. I've spent some time with my best friend Ash and his wife over the day. Come back to Piccadilly Gardens one last time. Pride stuff is woven down. It's just people wandering around. It's amazing what you can do when you sort of like have a built-up area. You're going around and you're quite anxious about taking pictures of people. When you go to a place where it's crowded, lots of people around, no one's really going to stare you in the eye. Take a look at some of these shots here. These are all candid, these are all just me firing from the hip, quite openly actually. A lot of people, I'm quite surprised, have never spotted me doing these, but that doesn't happen in a built-up area. When it's built up like this, you can fire from the hip, you can get really up close if you're like sort of on the sly or whatever, whether you've got a long lens or you've got something that's shorter and wider, you can get all kinds of stuff. Guys, anxiety and all that stuff is something that you can get over with street photography quite easily. If you go to somewhere that's crowded, the more people there are, the less anxious you'll be at taking pictures. It's a funny game to play, but you can try it. That's my advice today. Let's wind it down there here in Manchester. It's my first time here and I love it. You're better than you know, guys. Remember that at all times.